Spokane Sheriff's detectives arrested 2 young men they say were breaking into as many as 10 Northside homes every week. Only KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey was there when investigators searched the suspect's getaway car. And Jeff, the 2 men said that those break-ins were the easiest way to support their drug habit.
Nadine, and also their crime spree made easier by the fact that these guys are daylight burglars, the thieves who break into your home while you're at work trying to make an honest living. If you live north of Farwell or Hastings Road, it's likely these 2 suspected crooks have been working your neighborhood.
The Sheriff's Investigative Task Force works in mysterious ways to catch some of the area's most prolific thieves, and so we can't show you their faces. The unit was tailing this red Chevy Sonic when the 2 young men inside allegedly broke into a pair of homes, stealing valuables, including this Bolt Action 308.
And after interviewing them, we determined they'd done a number of other burglaries that we suspected them of doing. Somewhere between 10 and 20 is what we estimate higher.
And that's because detectives say Trevor Burzik and Damian Zowell used the same technique to target their victims. Rural homes down long driveways, and to make sure no one was around, the pair did some serious doorbelling.
And they usually have some sort of story made up in case someone comes to the door and they'll walk away. You'll hear them use, "Oh, I'm out of gas," or "I'm looking for directions," or "Is this someone's house?" And they'll walk away. But if it's not, they'll find a way in.
And once inside, detectives say their suspects went right for guns and gold jewelry, the easiest items to pawn or trade for drug money.
It's easier. It's easier for them to go out and burglarize someone else, take their hard-earned property. It's something that you and I work very hard for. They have in 5 minutes.
Fortunately, enough neighbors noticed the suspicious activity and Zowell's brand new Chevy and called Crime Check with the information. Now detectives begin the less glamorous task of tying their suspects to additional burglaries.
This is going to take, I would guess, a month at least for us to get everything else documented and start getting property back to owners and get the final charging documents in.
Nadine, these 2 young men do not have extensive criminal histories. In fact, one of them is already bonded out of jail, but they are going to be facing multiple felony charges in the future, and hopefully at this point, ages 20 and 21 will figure out right now that there are better ways to make a living than being a burglar. Reporting live in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.